And in a short time, they have gained more independence.
You have to have people who are physically able to wage revolution.
Hey, I'm a fiend for the knowledge. Breezed through in high school, but I dropped out of college. Some say that's my problem, but I'm learning to stay honest. Educate myself, and that's a promise. I'ma nurture souls and hearts as long as I'm a garden graduate. Garden graduate, garden graduate, garden graduate. I'm a garden graduate, garden graduate, garden graduate.
My name is Raymond Wallace. You're watching Garden Graduates, and today I'm here with my friend Asia, and we're going to talk about the relationship between African American men and African American women. Let's get started. I wanted to start off talking to you about we discussed for like a second on the patio about how it's not a secret, saying that, in society, black men are perceived to hold white women to a higher standard, as you said, or on a pedestal over black women. And I want to talk to you about that starting off. So how do you feel regarding that issue?
How do I feel about black men holding? I just feel like really they do that for Latino women, like any woman that they can look at as exotic. I mean, black women can be exotic too. So
Okay, I feel that.
It's a lot of discourse around it.
Yeah.
Black men look negatively at black women.
Yeah. Well, I said in the last episode, I mentioned that I date a lot of white women. And I had mentioned that it wasn't because it's not because I hold them to a higher standard, because I like all types of women and I talk to all types of women. But at the end of the day, I don't know why, it's just, I feel like at the end of the day, I think it's white girls try to know me better, and it's not because they're white. It's just, I think that's just because I was raised in a white family,
Right.
And I don't show the mannerisms of like every other African American guy. You know what I mean? I don't really know what it is. I never knew, because I would more than love to have a black girlfriend.
I mean, black men can like other races of women without hating black women. I think that's where it draws the line.
Okay.
When they start disrespecting black women.
Yeah.
If you are into white women, that's your preference. But like it changes when it becomes disrespectful to other women, especially black women, when you're a black man.
Right, because people, like, I know what you mean, because people will compare like your darkness.
Right.
They do that. I mean, people do that to. I don't understand why black men do that to black women, because people do that to us as a culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't fucking make sense to be like, yeah, man, she's just dark. Because I don't think I love dark women. I do.
Okay, so you said that you feel like white women get to know you more.
Well, maybe not that, but I feel like I don't know. Somehow we always end up dating. Like I've talked to black women, and I've only dated. Well, the only reason we didn't work out is because there's a big age gap. Well, it wasn't a big age gap, but we were in high school, so it felt like a big age gap. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it just didn't work out because I was like, she's young.
I got you.
But yeah, I don't know why.
That's
like
just your experience.
Yeah, I want to date. I want to date a sister. You feel me? Like I would love to do that. I want to marry a black woman.
Okay,
That would be my preference, to be honest with you. But that's just, it's not how it has happened thus far.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Right.
I'm not
and
really
also,
sure why.
I think you got to take into consideration people's environment, who they grow up around.
Yeah.
If you're raised around a lot of white people and you're a black man, it's not surprising that would be your preference.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Because my mom looks like, I think, what is it, men base their preferences kind of off their moms sometimes.
Yeah. Would you say the same for women?
Off their fathers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Because, some women do say, oh, like, I want a man, like, who's just like my father.
Yeah.
But then, like, at the same time.
Sometimes they don't want, they want a man who's nothing like their father.
Exactly.
Because sometimes, the dad's not, like, hanging. He's not there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's a social justice thing, and that's a political thing as far as in the black community, as far as black men being killed.
Yeah.
At a rapid pace like they are right now.
We can go on and on about that.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. That's different. Another
But
time.
that's a
Another
different
time.
topic,
Right.
yeah.
But what do you think? Because I don't like it either. I really don't. I don't understand it.
You don't like what?
I don't like that. Because I hear it all the time when I talk to my friends. They're like, oh, she's white, bro. You know what I'm saying? You'll see it on TV and movies. There'll be like you seen Jackie Brown, right? No? Okay, Samuel L. Jackson, he's in there. He's talking about he's like, this girl, I can't trust her, but she's white. She's my white girl. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, but what does that mean? Like, why? So what? Like,
Right.
Are you saying because she has the privilege of being white that you can be a part of the privilege?
Right.
Or are you saying she's white, so therefore she's prettier?
Yeah, I don't understand what black men get out of that though, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
disrespecting women who look like your mother, your aunt, your grandmother.
Yeah,
like, I
yeah.
don't know, it don't sit right with me.
Nah, because I don't, they say, if you're raised by black women, first of all, I don't understand that, like you just said, I don't understand that out the get-go, but even me not being raised by a black woman, like, black women, they kind of run the damn world. They built the world, like, they ain't like, and it's hard to deny, it's hard to not see that unless you just are not educated at all about it. And being black in a black household, you should be educated about that. Like, your mama probably is looking at you like, what the hell, you know what I'm saying? Because she ain't raised, I know she ain't raised you like that. But I want to talk also about, because I know, like, I want to talk about your positive experiences. What can we say about, like, I want to talk about, like, unity. You feel me? Uh-oh.
No, go ahead, because I
Uh-oh.
thought that you were going to go somewhere else.
No. Oh. No, positive things.
Positive?
Yeah, about like, your experiences with black men. What would you say regarding that?
For my preference, I prefer black men anyway. I mean, I grew up around black men, surrounded by black men. I love black men.
Yeah.
I wish they were more loved. I feel like if they were more loved openly, then they would think differently about themselves and about the women that they're surrounded by.
I feel that way too.
I mean, I've had a lot of positive experience with black men. Y'all are funny. Y'all are cool. y'all can love whenever y'all decide to. But I mean, yeah.
Okay.
It's life. I
Yeah,
have
I feel
positive
you.
experiences with and negative experience regardless. So.
Yeah, you're right. Well, because I know you can't just do it on 1 in 15 minutes on a little TV show on YouTube, but I want to talk about what can be done from your perspective as a black woman to kind of help to erase that stigmatism of just erase the whole, I don't want to even call it a movement. I don't think it's a movement, but the whole.
Yeah, because it's constant.
Yeah, it is. What can we do to, like, kind of work that out? Because if it comes up in conversation and it makes me a little uncomfortable, I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Right.
But I don't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, You know what I mean?
You're right.
Like, what can I say to, like, homeboy and be like, hey, bro, like, I'm like, huh? You know what I'm saying?
Like, if you're saying, like, if you're around somebody and they say something that's kind of like
yeah,
iffy about like a black woman or something.
Yeah, if they're trying to, like, compare the two when they're because she's dark.
I would say just be open about your opinion. If somebody's willing to be so open about their opinion,
Yeah, you're right.
and it's negative, then why not be open and share how you feel as
You're
well?
right. Deflect it with some positivity.
Yeah, it's all, as long having conversations like we're doing right now, and having conversations with your friends about stuff like that, I think that'll help. And then being vulnerable with each other.
Yeah.
I know that's hard considering how we're viewed in society, especially black men.
Yeah.
When they're viewed as supposed to having to be hard and rough and tough. But I think it's important for us to set the tone and set the example. If we have the privilege to be able to be vulnerable and open with each other, then we should do that.
I think, I like that. Okay. All right, Adrian.
Thank you.
I don't want to end there. That's beautiful. Right
Thank
there.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Continue, we were
Right.
saying, I was going to say, how do you feel? What do you think should be done when, situations like that happen?
After you had just explained that, I think.
Yeah, you think that you
that's
agree
exactly
with
what I
me?
should do. Yeah,
Yeah.
just be honest with me.
Yeah.
Like, look, man, I don't really agree with what you just said.
Yeah.
Like, but they're always gonna throw back. Well, you date a lot of white girls. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
it's,
like,
exactly.
yeah.
Like I said, it's a line.
I got respect for black women.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Like, I have respect for black women at the end of the day. I've had personal experiences. I know you just asked me about experiences of unity, but when you asked me, like, when we're talking about the preference thing, it made me think about how a lot of black men that live in our area, they're like that. They prefer white women, but they also disrespect black women. I've had men say that, oh, you're the darkest that I would date and shit like that. And I'm not even dark. I'm not even dark. I'm light as hell. So, you know, and then like to say that, and then like I have friends who are brown skin, dark skin, my sister's dark skin, like, you know, that's offensive to me because that's not a compliment.
No, it's not. It's not a compliment. And I don't know why. I feel like that's how they be saying it, like as a compliment.
Right. But it's not.
No.
It just makes you look bad.
Yeah. Dang. So well, how would I, if I didn't want to wait for a conversation to like arise? If I like really wanted to get on a soapbox, you know what I'm saying? Like, how would I start off a conversation? Be like, hey guys, like, I mean, I guess I could be like, look, look, I've listened to you, like, from personal experience. I've been to a lot of you, like, degrade black women.
Yeah.
And I don't know if they have to know they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost subtle, but it's not so subtle that you're not like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you know it's there.
Yeah.
I would just ask why. Like, why? Like, I've noticed it, why. I wonder, like, what do men get out of that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dang, you're right. Because once we understand why, then we can just...
Because, like I said, or like we both said, like, you have black mother, black grandmother, aunt, cousin, sisters, like, so what do you get out of that?
Right.
Because I know you don't want nobody disrespecting or degrading the women, the black women that you know, are close to.
You live with, yeah, you're right. Okay. All right. Well, and then as a community, because we you know, we as black people as a whole, we struggle to find our fit, get our place at the table, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it makes it even harder when we're divided by men and women.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yes.
And that's kind of ridiculous, because that's like playing games at high school and kindergarten when they separate y'all. I'm like, let's play a game. That's not what this is. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel like I've seen that conversation a lot on the internet lately. Like, a lot of black men do, you know, some questionable things, but I feel like, you know, black women play their part in it too.
Yeah. How so?
As far as, like, you know, they disregard black men at times, they disrespect black men at times. Yeah. So, you know, it's like a fighting fire with fire kind of thing sometimes. Okay.
But I'm not gonna, I guess I do see it, but I feel like I'm conditioned not to, I guess not to care when a woman does it.
Yeah.
Because it just feels like so natural that she would say that after black guys are like...
But not everybody thinks like you. Of course you say, oh, well, of course she would react that way.
Right,
that's the logical way to think about it.
Right, but that's not...
But some people just think like, oh, well, because you do that, then why can't I do it?
Right. Yeah, but that's not how we should.
Right. Because we all know that black woman is the most slept on person ever.
Yup. You're right about that one. You're right about that one. Well, I think that was pretty good. That was a great talk.
Thank you.
I'm very happy that you came over here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. It ain't over yet. We got a game to play, guys. I sent Asia a little document to go over so that we can play this game. So follow us to the rest of the backyard. All right. Damn, I don't know why I'm opening this thing. So, I know. All right. So prior to our conversation, to our interview earlier, I sent Asia an article referring to a certain somebody. I won't say who was part of the questions. And today we're gonna play a little game where I will read an answer, and for every answer I will have read a question. My bad. I'm gonna read a question, and for every question I'm gonna have an answer. Answer A or B. It's gonna be Asia's job to shoot at the target, A or B, that she thinks is correct. Okay. And for every correct answer is a prize to win. And at the end, of course, I got a surprise for you.
Okay. So you want me to stand right here this whole entire time? I can't move.
I mean, you can. Oh, you move. You stay behind the pillar. All right, you ready? We take it off. All right. Ready? This individual worked as a teacher in Little Rock and played a significant role in eliminating the pay disparity between black and white teachers. Was it A, Sue Cohen Williams, or B, Lucy Gonzalez Parsons?
That is right here.
Go ahead.
That bad.
No, go ahead.
I shot it.
Alright, well, you were right. You ain't hit it, but you was right. Try one more time so you can get hit. Alright, you get a prize.
I got it.
Yeah, stay right there. Alright. For your first prize, you gotta get a plan, man. You gotta get a plan.
Oh my God, thank you. That's so cute.
Show the camera what you got. It's a succulent.
That's so cute.
Alright, question number 2. What was the ruling of Sue Williams' week-long trial? Was it A, she was ruled against, or B, they ruled in her favor?
Oh,
You get hit.
yeah, but it wasn't hard.
Wait, I don't know about the tree. The tree, I'm thinking it's gonna bounce off of it.
That one catches them. This one, they bounces off.
Okay.
I didn't think about that. I just thought about that before this.
Was I right?
You're right.
Okay.
You was right. You know it's right. One back.
That's so funny. I'm excited.
This is the last question. What year did Sue Williams regain her teaching job after being fired for her political stance? Was it A, 1957, or B, 1952?
Damn, okay.
That was the right answer. 1952. Follow us, follow us. If you watch the first episode, you probably know what this is.
That is so funny. That's funny.
All right, so if you want to follow Asia and I to the garden, we're going to do our little surprise, our little ceremony. If you want to come this way. All right, so of course, here at Garden Graduates, we strive for the best in education, and you did get all those questions right. So I want to give you your first Garden Graduates.
Aww.
On the route.
Let me
Well, I really appreciate you coming through and being vulnerable enough to share your experiences with me and help me. Yeah, of course, Appreciate you. All right, thank you. Y'all good? You all right?